Hey guys, this is Will from Running Injury Free Revolution. So today we're going to be talking about shin splints, and shin splints are obviously quite a severe issue that runners have to deal with quite commonly, and it's something that's very personal for me because I had 4 years of pain with shin splints too. So shin splints, also known as MTSS, so medial tibial stress syndrome, is quite a painful symptom as a runner, and it can generally be caused because of trauma on the connective tissues around the tibia, and it can be in the tibialis anterior and also in the posterior side as well. So you might feel the pain just inside here on this lower part, or you might just feel it here on the more lateral part of the lower leg. So there's a few reasons why that might be caused. Quite commonly shin splints are attributed as being an overuse injury, and that is true. So it can be caused from overuse, but also it can be caused from applying too much pressure on the ground as we run. So one of the main errors that people make that causes this symptom is this. So when they run, what a lot of people tend to do is they drive their knee quite far forwards, and then they hyperextend at the knee, so straighten out their leg. So they're not able to bring their foot back in time to get it back behind the hip. So what they're doing is a lot of people are driving too far forwards, and because of that are overstriding and planting their feet in front of their hips. When people plant their feet in front of their hips, that's going to increase the pressure on that leg. It's going to increase the chance as well for that shin splint pain. So a way of combating that is just focus on bringing your knee forwards, but you want to try and keep that slight bend in your knee and try and plant behind the hips, and that straight away is going to reduce that pull and that pressure in that area. Another thing that we should try and focus on with our shin splints is relaxing our feet. So we spoke about this in optimizing the midfoot. What we really want to try and do is try and land in that area, so in the arch of our foot. So we talked about leaning forward slightly, so you'll feel your heels coming off the ground, and that's going to naturally make you land in that arch. We also want to relax our feet, and we spoke about that in the video too. So we talked about making sure our feet are relaxed, and that's going to help us to absorb more of that pressure and prevent that pressure and the forces from riding up through our shins. So really important, guys, with running is to make sure we're not planting in front of our hips and that we're relaxing our feet. And if you can do those two things, our shin splint pain can start to be reduced quite quickly. I lost my pain really quite fast from making those positive changes with my game. So even though beforehand I was thinking of it as simply an overuse injury, I actually realised it was actually because of things I was doing in running. So try and play around with your running style, make sure you're not planting in front of your hips, make sure you're relaxing your feet and you're landing in that midfoot area. Also try and make yourself longer as a runner, try and get a bit lighter, and we'll be talking about ways of achieving that in some other videos. So this is Will from Running Injury Free Revolution. Thanks a lot, guys, and hopefully shin splint pains are not a cause for you to be concerned, but if they are, I hope they go away soon.